Welcome to the Fresh Start podcast with Aaron and Chloe.
Here's some of our favourite moments from the week. You're on the Fresh Start with Aaron and Chloe this morning, coming to you live from the Lord Mayor's Prayer Breakfast. And of course, you can't have a Lord Mayor's Prayer Breakfast without three things: prayer, breakfast, and, well, I guess maybe a Lord Mayor, Chloe.
And Newcastle has a new Lord Mayor. Welcome to the show, Gavin Morris.
Oh, good morning. Isn't it special? It's beautiful here this morning, isn't it? Inside the Joy Cummings room, there's a lovely energy. It's a lovely, cool, crisp morning. So, yeah, it's feeling special, isn't it?
That's a very polite way to say it's pretty cold this morning. But he is a weatherman after all.
Yeah, it's a little nippy. It's a little fresh. So, yeah.
Now, we're really excited to talk to you both, obviously, as the Lord Mayor, but also, you know, you're a bit of a local legend in the Newcastle scene, having been on our screens for many years as well with NBN News. But, look, let's first of all start off, though, talking about your new role as Mayor. How are you settling into it?
Look, it's been fabulous. I was just talking to Rick a moment ago. It's felt so comfortable, so right from the moment that I decided. I mean, the campaign was something else. I mean, that is not something I'd like to inflict upon any other human being. Let me tell you, it's really, really tough, you know, particularly as an independent when you do everything, you know, yourself to begin with and you raise the money. Well, I had no chance, no time to raise money, so I just had donations. But, you know, the first donation was just myself out of my bank account, you know. I've been made redundant and I whacked $10,000 in there to begin with, and then off you go, and I just started doing everything myself. But, you know, eventually, you know, the volunteers came on board one by one, and, you know, it was a bit of a miracle, to be quite honest, in the end, when I'm looking at like 170, 180 people that came, you know, out of the suburbs and, you know, out of the bushes and from behind fences and out of rocks, you know, and trees. I don't know where they all came from, but, you know, they came to me and supported me, and, you know, they really understood the importance of this, and it is really important to have somebody independent, I think, that is just willing to work with everybody, all the parties, you know, all the councillors and the community, and have this incredible connection to this wonderful community that I have.
Yeah, now, obviously, you've got a vision for where you want to take Newcastle. What is that? What are the key things for you?
Look, you know, there is so many things. I mean, first and foremost, it's to bring us all together, you know. I mean, there's the power of one, you know, if we can move as one in the right direction. You know, I saw a lot of division, which was really upsetting me for a number of years in all sorts of different areas and avenues, and that is not a way for a city and a community to progress forward. It's not a way for a council, you know, to move forward. So, you know, to bring us together, it needs to come from the top, the very top, and bring us together from there. And, you know, as I said to Jeremy right from the beginning, you know, the very first conversation, it begins right here, begins now, it begins with us today. And, you know, we work together, and it will flow right throughout the council, you know, down the streets, into the suburbs, and we will all feel it, because the potential of this city is incredible. You know, it really is. I mean, after travelling the world and living in multiple places, you know, I came home because I just knew there was no other better place to raise a family, you know, to look after your family, to look after your community, to hang on to that, you know, that essence and our heritage while we progress forward in this new way. It's so incredibly exciting. You know, we're here, we're already established, you know, and there's so many people that are coming here, you know, and it's going to continue that way. I don't look at us, and I'm honestly tired of us being that city, and you know, 2 hours north of Sydney, and somewhat forgotten, I guess, on state and federal levels, and I'm here to change that.
Yeah, fantastic.
That's awesome. Now, an event like this, the Lord Mayor's Prayer Breakfast, I think it's very much in line with that heart of unity. And obviously, this is your first one as involved as a Lord Mayor. Why do you think events like this are important?
Because, you know, it's about the heart and soul of us, isn't it? And, you know, they're very special people. You know, Pastor, you know, Rick Prosser and his beautiful wife, Sue. You know, I mean, what they've done for this community is absolutely extraordinary. You know, this is, you know, to bring us all together, but it's raised, you know, some incredible funds, over $180,000 so far, you know, helping our community. But, you know, it's really special. I had a very, you know, religious, you know, upbringing. You know, my auntie, she devoted her entire life to God, you know, so it was extraordinary. And Dad was going to be a priest, but
really?
Yeah, but then he met Mum, so you know, so
put a spanner in the works.
Yeah, she did, you know. So, you know, if it wasn't for Mum, I wouldn't be sitting here in front of you. So thank you, mums.
Yeah.
But and Dad really stuck to his guns. Being a young boy growing up in Woodbury, it was really tough to continue with my religion. We were beat up somewhat. But I wanted to leave Maitland Morris Brothers, but he wouldn't have it. And so hats off to my father for sticking to his guns and making sure that his children were raised how he wanted them to be. And that gave me great opportunity. It helped change my life, in fact, in the forms that gave me the opportunities that led me to the media industry. So, I thank Dad, and I thank Mum even more.
Yeah. Now, Gavin, just to wrap up, I am tasked with reading the weather every morning.
Excellent.
And I did the weather about 10 minutes ago, and
I think she's doing a good job, but we're always open for improvement and feedback.
Okay, I wanted actually you to do it.
Oh,
This is the forecast for today.
Okay, excellent.
It's a whole paragraph, but you've got to obviously summarise it down to 10 seconds.
Okay.
Give us the weather for today.
All right, well, it's going to be windy offshore. There's a huge swell due to a passing front, so we've got a little bit of cloud. Most of that cloud is going to gather on the western side of the Great Divide. Wind chill factor today, Chloe, it is going to feeling a little bit colder than that forecast 19 if you're out in the exposed winds, and the upper Hunter will be topping out at around about 13, 16 degrees, so rug up this morning.
He didn't even look at the notes.
It's just instinctive. What are you doing between 6 and 9 for weekday mornings?
Coming in to read your weather every morning.
I love it. A very gifted man, and we're very excited about about all that you're bringing to the Newcastle. And honestly, it's going to leak into the whole of the Hunter as well. So thanks for putting your hand up. Thanks for putting all the hard work into even getting to the position that you are in at the moment. And we are praying for you.
Okay, thank you so much. Would you like me to announce the beneficiary?
Oh, yes. We should make sure we do
That's
that.
important.
You've got an exclusive.
Yeah. Okay. So for the listeners, every year at these events, there's a fundraising component that happens as well. That those funds go to a local beneficiary, and you can now tell us who is going to be the beneficiary this morning.
It is. Thank you also to Councillor Elizabeth Adamczyk and Young Citizen of the Year, Alyssa Wharton. Also, they helped me choose. But it was really quite obvious, straight away. I've gone for, and they supported me on this one, to the New Vine Church. So congratulations. The 2026 beneficiary is New Vine Church. Why? Well, they've got this beautiful little kitchen out there that they want to return, and that is going to be helping that pantry in Jesmond, to be restored and bring some practical support to families, and it's during a time that they need it most. So congratulations to New Vine Church. It just it ticked all the boxes, so well done.
Yeah, amazing.
That's incredible. Yeah, we love the guys out at New Vine doing some great work in the community, helping those who are struggling. So, Gavin, thank you so much for being a part of all of this, and obviously what you're doing as well. And thank you for joining us on the show.
Oh, thank you. Have a wonderful morning.
Well, that's our show. Thanks for joining us this week.
You can check out more of the fun on socials. Look for 99.7 on Facebook or Reema Newcastle on Instagram. Check out more of Reema's podcasts at reemafm.com.au.